So crypto is crashing, as you may or may not know, but there's one specific play that is killing it, and that is OMG Network. This video, we're going to give a general overview about the market and how it's looking and where Bitcoin is heading. And then I'm going to talk about OMG Network, how it's performing and where it's going in the near future and what to expect. Let's go. Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. My name is NIHM and welcome to the channel. Now let's talk about the market and how it's looking so far. If you take a look at CoinMarketCap, most of the plays are down in the red territory, all except for two coins, and that is Cello and then OMG Network. It's up 4.3% in the last 24 hours, and in the last 7 days it's up 23%. Crazy gains, especially when everything is going down like that. Now OMG Network, it's actually ranked number 69 in the cryptocurrencies, and it has a total market cap of roughly 1.5 billion dollars. So it's more of a smaller coin, but I've been talking about this for a while and I've been a huge believer in OMG Network. If you want to check my other videos, click right here. So right now Bitcoin is dropping clearly. That's the weekly candle. So it opened yesterday and we're down 9% already, which isn't a good sign. But honestly, after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks or 5 weeks of green, it like a correction like this. So we were up since the bottom here 79% and we're down so far 19%. Guys, this isn't the stock market. This is crypto. So the gains we see, the huge gains we see, we pay a price which is called volatility. So that's why we see all these huge drops. So these are expected. But what I don't like is that this just made a lower high. So we have this high right here, which is the all-time high of about 65K. And then we have a lower high right there, which is generally a bad sign. But all this is on the weekly time frame. If we maybe take a look at the monthly time frame, we still haven't set in this lower high. We're still basically bullish so far. But I would be worried if I see this come down and then go up and get rejected and then go down, and we'd basically be setting lower highs and lower lows. Then I would be worried. But for now, I'm hoping this gets supported maybe around this level right here. So this supports somewhere around this range between 38K to 41K, and maybe we bounce off of it, then we go up, get resisted, keep going up, and then higher lows and higher highs. And that's what I'm betting on, honestly, and that's the reason why I haven't sold any of my positions yet. Now, OMG Network has been performing phenomenally. If you take a look at the OMG Network against Tether, we haven't seen green days, I would say, in, what's that, like 9 weeks? 10 weeks. It's been, 9 weeks. 9 weeks in the green. And right now we're facing this resistance. So I didn't want to draw this as a line, this resistance point right there. I could have, but this resistance is more of a range. It's like between $10.3 and 11.3, or maybe even from 9.6 to $11.2 or so. So for that reason, until we clear this, I see downside after this, maybe a correction until we go ahead and try to break out of it. Although I like the volume, the week just started and we're almost more than half of the previous week's volume, which is a good sign. But I do expect some downside because, well, we need a correction, maybe a few weeks or so. And if you take a look at the other chart, which is OMG versus Bitcoin, which is dividing the price of OMG by the price of Bitcoin, which give us this number, and that is 2,374 Satoshis. So let's take a look at how this chart is looking so far. And honestly, it's looking great. Notice how it's curving and it's ready to rip up higher. And that's what I'm betting on as well. And I do see a close target of about 3,000 Satoshis. As you can see, I have my alert right here. 3,000 is about right there, and my alert is right here. So I plan on taking some profits around this area. Definitely not financial advice, but I think this is a good resistance point, or even maybe here, or even down there. All this could be a resistance range, and then later on, we probably will see further upside depending on how the market goes. Keep in mind that it all depends on how Bitcoin performs. Even though we saw OMG Network go up when Bitcoin was going down, that doesn't mean that it's always going to be the case, because eventually if we see Bitcoin start crashing, everything else will follow and they will take a bigger hit 100%. So right now OMG Network is looking good. From a dollar perspective, I can see it maybe being resisted as well, just like the Bitcoin chart, and then going down and then maybe breaking up, testing towards that higher range of $11 to $15. Now, when will we get there? I don't know. Again, it depends on how Bitcoin performs, but will we get there? I do believe that we will. I think that we're going to break it and go up to $20 or even $30. Some people are like, when I posted this video previously about OMG going to $30, everyone was like, that's way too conservative. It's definitely going to go further. I don't know. I like being conservative, I guess. And I'm keeping my expectations lower. But I'm very happy with the way OMG Network has been performing. And guys, I always mention what I buy in my Patreon. If you guys are interested, you can check the link in the description. I do have limited capacity, so if you want to grab your spot, go ahead and do it before it sells out. But at this moment, I do think that it's probably not a good idea to buy something after it's up for 11 weeks. Again, I always say that it depends on your goals, but I personally prefer buying discounts. So maybe I would wait before, let's say I want to buy more, I would wait before buying and maybe wait for it to drop to this level of about $7.7, which is possible. And then maybe it can get ready to go up higher, or who knows, it can just break out of it and keep going. Only time will tell. And this volume is kind of promising, or maybe we can even go up to this level and then come down and set this previous resistance as a new support and then keep going further up. Again, we're going to have to wait and see, but for now we have to wait and see how Bitcoin performs in order to know where the whole market is going. Now, I always talk about OMG Network. If you haven't followed my channel, I talk about this chart specifically and the way it's looking, because it's been doing higher lows, and then right now we saw this explosion happen. But there's another coin that I've been talking about for a while, and that is Litecoin. And Litecoin Bitcoin chart, so I thought it was looking similar to the OMG one, right? We have this higher lows and going up like that. But I've really been disappointed with how Litecoin has been performing. And honestly, I've been thinking about dumping my Litecoins. Again, it's not financial advice. If you hold Litecoin, you can probably keep doing it. And I'm not saying that Litecoin is not going to go back to the all-time highs. But from the way it's been performing, I do think that I might just position my money elsewhere, just somewhere where I can get a higher return. Maybe I'm going to regret it. Maybe as soon as I sell, we're going to see a parabolic move just like that. Who knows? But for now, I'm not satisfied with the performance of Litecoin. So this spike right here that we saw before was from the news that Walmart is accepting Litecoin, and then it got smashed down. Unfortunately, it was fake news, but I'm going to have to wait and see what I'm going to do with my Litecoin. For now, I'm still thinking about it. I still haven't made any conclusions, but if you want my final conclusion I would probably tell you guys on video, but if you want to know as soon as I sell and what I buy as soon as I sell, if I sell, and then definitely check out my Patreon, because as soon as I buy or sell, I tell you guys in an alert. So for now, that's it. I'm glad I have OMG Network. I'm glad I bought it. I think my average buy was about $3 or so, which is great. But for now, I do see a small pullback in the medium term or short to medium term. Honestly, I would love for it to keep going up, but I do think we're going to see a pullback after this resistance, because this has been proven to be a very strong resistance. Thanks for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.